What up, YouTube world? Quick video here. I don't know if I want to make a contest out of this. I won't mind it, but I figure if we could just... It'd be nice to get amongst it and have some reply videos. If not, no worries. 2 days off in a row allow me to do thinking. Probably more than I'm good for. But, as the top of the page says 2017 collecting goals. And again, I probably missed PCs. That's because I've got too many fucking guys I collect. Which at the bottom of the list you'll see. But, go through this. Keep adding to the main PCs. As you all know who they are. A couple near the end, I really want to get some more stuff of Derek Lee, mostly in the Marlins uniform, and same with Kotze. Abreu's got some stuff in Topps Dynasty. I wouldn't mind picking that up, but I don't want to pay a ton just because, again, it's nice looking, but at the same time, I don't want to pay $45-50 every auto for fucking Abreu. Load up on the newer PC stuff, which, again, Marquise Lee I've been collecting for probably a year. Thomas I've collected for many years. I go through ebb and flow with him. Listening to Kornheiser and fucking Wilbon. Dwayne Bowe, Turner, Chargers patch PC. That's probably the one I'm going to do if I'm going to pick a team PC for them. I'm going to not go stupid though. Everything's going to have to be at a price I'm more than comfortable paying. And Frank Thomas, it's probably still only going to be stuff up until 99 or so. I really don't want to get into 2000s and fucking Donruss's parallel that led the way to like every Panini card being numbered every 5 numbers. 3 is a big one for me. 3 should be number 1 on like importance. Quit buying like the fucking insert. I love Insert Revolution. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, you've seen my videos. You've seen enough of them to know that I fucking go nuts when it comes to this stuff. If I'm at a card show, that's one thing. But on like the groups or eBay, when it's shipping $3, $4. No, fuck, I've seen every shipping thing go up from the $2.50, $3 region. Now it's to $3.50, $4. And Jesus Christ, what are we gonna pay $10 for shipping? We ain't shipping it from Canada. Unless it's something like it's a 1 in 360 pull. Something that's fucking insane that, Christ, if you find it for under $30, it's amazing, but here it's like 5. Unless I'm getting a huge bulk lot of, let's say, 100 cards for that 15 cents to equal a $15 lot. Which would make sense, again, depending on content. But if I'm just going 30 cards for 40 cents each, that theoretically can be a nice card for the PC. Or a set that I might start, which is at the bottom. So it's willpower. That's what it is. It's fucking willpower. And when I start seeing inserts that I remember from my childhood, I get nostalgic quickly. So I gotta try to lay off that. 5, it's always every year try to find unique stuff for you guys out there. 6, I want to hit both those events up. Last year pre-Nats in St. Louis, it was cold down there in April. I fucking slept in the van one night because what was it? I'm trying to remember. I came down Thursday. I came down Wednesday. I made it to, I worked till 1. I made it to the border of Iowa and Minnesota because I wasn't on Facebook then. You don't know this. don't even remember if I put the video up. I should have put a video up of what happened. But to recap, made it to the Iowa border, basically 10 miles from the Iowa border, I think. Stayed at a hotel, got there, God, it was like 10:30, 11. Woke up 7, started my truck right on down to St. Louis. I think I made it down there. I should have stopped probably about 30 miles north, because that's where I stopped on the way back when I left trade night Saturday night. There's a nice hotel there I stayed at. I stayed at like a fucking Motel 6 in Hazelwood, Missouri, the absolute fucking bane of my existence. I'll never fucking stop there again. Absolutely it was something straight out of a goddamn inner city fucking movie. Chicks walking in the balconies, all kinds of fucking activity, cop cars there. Should have known not to stop it. I'm Amish, I'm dumb. So, this year I gotta, I don't know, figure something out. See if Smitty's going down, Michael's going down. I don't know if he'll stay with Luke again since Luke's married now. I don't know if Luke's gonna be there. I don't know what his deployment schedule is. Just gotta figure something else out. That the night in the van was horrendous. It was so fucking cold. I woke up, I think, at 4 in the morning because Ryan let me park behind the shop. And I fucking had to wake up. I woke up at 4. I couldn't breathe. Felt like I had a plastic bag in my throat. So I was sitting there for about a half hour coughing. And then turned the van on just to get some heat in there for about an hour. By that time, at least I got sleepy enough again to go back to sleep. But, oh, it was not fun. Worth it to see the team, but fuck was I tired. I was a mess. 7, you saw the video with all the trade bait shit. Love to sell that. Scott Landers comes down there with his minions from his shop. See if I can swing something with him. If not, just see if somebody wants to buy. It's nothing great. But if you got if Eric Burks is down there, I know he moved his shop recently. If he's willing to wheel and deal, if somebody wants to buy just a fucking stock inventory in the shop, that's pretty much the perfect stuff right there. I mean, you got $10, $15 cards, patches that people catch their eye, one-on-ones, Hall of Fame dudes, all that bullshit. And then I want to buy a case at Nationals. I looked up what I wanted to buy, and I'm going to have to get a little scratch together for that, because that's going to be, it sucks, it's only, I think, 10 boxes in a case. But, I would like to do a case. Something nice, though. I don't want to fucking do, and the case I want to do is this year, which sucks, because I'd like to do something older, but with redemptions and the cards, if I want to go 20 years, 15 years back, I don't know if the cards are going to stick together, so it's a fucking fine line. Number 8's a big one, too. No new PCs. That's a list of people I collect. I know I got more. I'd like to start, like, 5 new ones, but at the same time, I'd rather, instead of starting that shit, I'd rather work on a few other non-sports collections, like the mask toys. I'd like to pick up some Nintendo and Super Nintendo shit, if I could, for a cheap price. Just load up on video game stuff, if I could. I know some of that shit. I looked up Mega Man Nintendo games on the old eBay machine last night. Fuck, they're ridiculously high. So that sucks. I was hoping those would be about $15-20 per thing, and maybe 30 if it had the case, and that is not the case. So we'll see what happens there. That's something I've always wanted to do, just get back into Nintendo stuff. My buddy got a machine for Christmas or a little before Christmas that I guess has, you can play a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, and I guess a Sega game on it. Said his wife got it at Walmart for him, so I gotta look into that. And the last one, I've got a set in mind. I want to see how many cards are in it fully. I want to say it's a ton. I mean, an absolute ton. At least 300 to 400 cards. So, and I know I've got some. I've probably got about 10 of them. I mean, there's nothing huge in it. There might be a Walter Payton. There might be a Joe Montana. There's a Joe Montana, probably a Rice, probably a Marino, probably a Steve Young, Phil Simms, Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, Michael Irvin, maybe Emmitt Smith. So I gotta look that up after I get off this. But maybe you know where the set is. There's a lot of Hall of Famers and a lot of scrubs in it, but it's a set that I've always enjoyed. I've picked some stuff up. It's got some deceased players and coaches in it. And I think I've got, like I said, about 10 of them so far. And that's just sort of picking up here, there, on the auction groups on social media, and that's it. So, I'm gonna have to do a little research. I really want to do it. It isn't I don't think it books high. It might book high because of the number of cards in the set, but I don't think it's because of popularity and all that. But so there it is. Goals for 2017. If you want to make a video, go for it. I want to do a contest. I just don't think that unless I'm offering spots and breaks and $50 and $100 and Hall of Fame patch autos to 3, I can't myself generate what I'd like to see for an output for a contest, because I think the last one I ran had 10 or 12 entries, which for me is good, but I really want to see a lot more participation, if you will. So there it is, YouTube. My goals for 2017. What are your goals?